It is SH versus TFR in a squad conquest. We are going to start out on Devastation. So this should be a good one. Not sure what to expect from SH, excuse me. I have not done anything with them as of yet. And here we go. We are set to rock and roll. We're going to switch sides really quickly. There we go. We've got SH in red, TFR in blue. TFR are going to be second to the point, but they are coming in heavy numbers down the middle and the left. What would be the left. Quake, the only man on the right. You a bird's eye view of what's going on here. TFR do take the point back with a lot of Bren and gunfire here, but SH hold it well. And this is a strong showing here from SH. And now they're going to push out. And they've got a 4-on-1 situation on Dazer's point. And it looks like Dazer's going to get a little help. But that help is going to be confronted here. And it looks like TFR have broken through on that right flank and possibly in the middle as well. One shot Chump trying to move forward. Will he be able to get the job done with Quake? And no, OG Stick and Jingles go down. The right flank being heavily compromised by SH. I keep wanting to say SF as there's a platoon with the same similar name sound. And it looks like SH are going to throw 2 back to Alpha just to make sure nobody came around the deep flank. And now they're going to push up slowly but surely because they need to throw bodies on the beam right now because they are about to get overrun here by TFR. OG Stick going into overtime to try and get something going. And TFR are pushing back hard, but the pushback does not go anywhere. And they are all wiped except for Quake, who's the last one standing. Excuse my computer in the background. Smokey Joe holding his own there. With a little help from BK the Shark. And it looks like the attempt to push A has failed for TFR. It was a quickly mounted response, but they are in behind though. So that might come out to their advantage. Jingles popping smoke and getting jumped to spawn. So now SH are not exactly 100% sure where TFR are in regards to location, and now they're getting wiped off the point from front and back. TFR here making a bold move to Alpha with only 2 players. Quake now coming in to try to rescue this. And they've gotten A locked down. Now they're going to have to wait for the counter punch from 2 sides now. Oof. And that was lucky there from One Shot Chump, but it looks like SH get B back and hold it very well indeed. And here comes TFR meeting heavy resistance in the front of the church and their side. Those are on the flank duties right now. Jingle's getting one from a little bit of a distance there with that Type 100. That was nicely done. But going down almost as quickly. And Walk to Gutters just gets dropped. But TFR have now moved into position. And there's a lot of plane smoke there because now the planes are coming in. And Quake using an SF, we hardly see that these days with that weapon. It's making a comeback, though. A couple of matches ago, we saw it a lot in use. And here comes TFR, One Shot Chump sitting off the point. Or I'm sorry, SH, here they come. One Shot Chump sitting off the point for TFR. To make sure nobody gets around that flank, and they're going to leave one guy on the flag, and here goes into action One Shot Chump. Meanwhile, TFR need to get back at Charlie, and quickly, as they have just lost that point and lost it pretty fast. Actually die from one of these. I found that out about the first week of Battlefield. I was walking outside from the church on Conquest and got dropped immediately and was completely shooken up by it because it was not anything as what I was expecting and thought it was just for theatrics. But here is the hard push from both sides on TFR by SH, or do SH just hold them there? It looks like Stro is gonna get one before Sabitras, I'm gonna assume, or Sabitras takes him down. And SH, excuse me, I'm going to have to work on that, gets the move on to be very well done very quickly. And it looks like that is going to be a deterrent, although be it is close on points, but TFR just cannot seem to get past that very high line. I'm gonna bring you some close-up view of what's going on in the church. TFR somehow managed to sneak one through, and Quake gets a Panzer on that sneaky little flank there. Well done to Quake. And now TFR going heavy to Alpha, leaving nothing to chance. And it looks like SH are going to meet them in fourth and meet the other squad of TFR in fourth coming out of Charlie. And TFR just get completely wiped off the map on the C point. Now they're going to have to rally through unless Smokey Joe can hold them off. Gets one, but now they know where he is and he goes down, and B is wide open and they're going to push for C again. But A is going to be pushed onto very quickly here. SH very good and very fast at counterattacks. And it looks like TFR do a very good job of holding A and B and might have just finally been able to turn this thing around, except they've just made a huge, grave error, which might cost them. They've only left 2 people there at Alpha, and they're sending the whole wolf pack to Alpha, and it's going to be 4-on-2, and Smokey Joe's going to get in behind. Jingles gets one. Chump goes down. And it looks like they've got A and C. This is going to be close. TFR on an attempting the comeback that they can see. Just close. How we doing, viewer? It's very close now. TFR need to get Alpha or Charlie. And it looks like they are not going to give up Charlie. SH have a point man with 3 back in a triangle formation. And now they're going to get A. They are going to hold B and Alpha. They have pulled this back to within 7 points. And initially, that was not what the outlook was. Dub 67 using that Bren gun very well so far today. We will check the scores. Taylor, wow, dropping 26 so far in round 1. It is 3-on-4 again. And Taylor now making the march in the B. TFR leaving it. Oh, and Jingles and Stro getting kills back to back on Charlie. They're well more than happy, I should say, to sacrifice Bravo, because they've just taken their own home point, but they are going to have a 3-on-2 situation. They're doing a little dance on B. This has been a battle all over the place. And it looks like TFR's attempt at a comeback is going to fall just short here. But it's been a heck of a first round. And finally we see a grenade kill on this map. Somebody normally gets one right towards the end to either win it or seal the deal. And this time it is to seal the deal. That was an incredible lucky bounce there. And this one will go the way of SF. Big scores by Taylor, Quake, Chump, and Jingles to start it off. So this is where round 2 will go. I wasn't given a map order, so this should be completely as a surprise to me as it is to you folks, and it should be pretty good. This is second basic map in a row now. Back to the Minecraft days of Battlefield. How we doing, people? I'm getting to your comment really quickly. No problem, Beard. Anytime I can help out and I'm around, always I will. Hope you're enjoying the show. Don't know why it keeps doing that. Going to the resume button. Even when I'm playing, it does that weird little thing for the last week or so. And TFR get the right spawn, and it looks like SH on the left, and TFR sending. It looks like both platoons forgot their home point and sent somebody instantly back. They are all going to be. I don't think I've ever seen both platoons sending their entire force to Bravo. This is incredible. Tiki going to the tree is going to get dropped immediately by Jingles. No, that was Chump, actually. And that was insane. And it looks like we've got plenty of smoke still in the combat area. And it looks like Quake is getting one. Oh, and it looks like the push from TFR paid off. Even though they didn't actually end up sending everybody, they kept two back at the home point for a flanking run that's now coming. It didn't come initially. And they're probably just as shocked as everybody else watching this. Bringing nothing but classics on this channel, and that was a classic moment in Battlefield, because I don't think I've ever seen both platoons send basically two full squads to B, and now TFR are going to press out and press in behind. And it looks like Dozer's going to hold on the bridge, and they're going to hold somebody on the stone wall. Chump staying back to be a distraction, and it worked. Do 67 loves that Bren gun, and he's using it to perfection tonight. Quake, ooh, nearly getting hit. There's a mortar shot. He's sending one right back to where that came from. And it looks like they are gonna have to go for Alpha now and keep a full squad on Bravo. Quake making sure nobody can get. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Commentator's curse there. Dozer came in from the hard flank on the bridge and took him out, but gets taken out himself. And it looks like Chump is going to drop somebody. Was it Chump? No, it was actually Guttas who got Dozer. And now it's going to be a 5-on-5 situation again. This is great to watch. TFR stuck on being handbrake out of their own home point. And now they're going to send everybody that's down to it. And it looks like SH can't get out of the wake of the bullets quick enough. And that was well held there by TFR. They had a game plan and they stuck to it. But it looks like there is actually somebody, and that somebody is Taylor, who's now got help from Smokey Joe. And there's lots of smoke going down here. And that smoke is not from Joe, but it's from Show. And here comes SH and TFR ready again. OG Stick running all the way back and then changes his mind. This is great stuff. SH not able to get on to B whatsoever so far. But in the flip side of that is TFR can't get onto their home point. Oh, we're going to bring you this battle right here. We're going to zoom in on this. Oh my word, everybody gets a kill. It's Oprah. Jesus, this is insane. I think this might be the best round on this map I've ever had the pleasure of streaming. And here we go, TFR with the instant spawns. Taylor doing a good job holding down C by themselves. Taylor 7-1 here. Some TFR members 4-1 together. And OG Stick goes down finally from a STG. And lots of Lewis guns being used today. That is for sure. And it looks like SH have finally broken through. One-shot Chump on the spawn. Just as the point goes, do 67. Still managing to get through. Taylor still managing to hold on. Going 9-1. Make that 10-1. Unbelievable. Taylor might just be MVP of this round so far, as they finally get dropped by Jingles, who was definitely wanting some revenge there for not being able to get on the point earlier due to the same person. Well played there by Taylor. And it looks like SF are going to hold Bravo and have to get Alpha back, and they're going to swarm it, so we're going to switch views. You know, it's a good job done there by TFR, but now they are all stuck on Alpha and are going to have to surrender Charlie, although Quake's got some help. So we're going to switch to side so we can watch this unfold. And Quake goes down. And it looks like Jingles is doing a very good job of holding C and gets the revive for Quake. Jingles is doing very good solo job. They don't know that somebody's there. No, I think they do know Dozer's there, but they don't know where. Chump finally gets him with a headshot. TFR are in control of this match now, and they have to keep it that way, because here comes a backwards flank from their spawn on Alpha. Check the scores. Jingles 11-2. Taylor 10-4. Mercenary 10-3. And it looks like the push for A from the home point is going to make it, possibly. Oh, lots of dynamite being used. Or somebody threw a grenade or something there. We're going to zoom out so you can see B and A at the same time. Tiki getting a kill, getting dropped instantly at the simultaneously. TFR do a very good job there of holding Alpha. Now they want a triple cap, and they know they can get it. They just got to be able to find Shark. He's hiding back here. Off the point smartly. Shark wanting to go into the action, but not doing so right away. And it looks to be 2-on-1 here. Joey calling in Shark. And Chump getting to Jingles. Smoke coming from every which direction. And we've got another attempt going here on Alpha. I think this might just be a distraction attempt on Bravo. TFR getting B, but having to give up Alpha. Oh, and Unit saves the day there. Ace Unit on the backside of the point, coming up clutch. But now it looks like Show has gotten in behind SH. And TFR nearly get back Bravo a second time. But we have a AP mine that was used. We do have an AP mine. Beard, I don't know if you're still watching. I've got it recorded. AP mines are against ESB rules, which I'm assuming we are going by here. That will be the round, but we'll continue playing. And it looks like B will be well held there by TFR on the push. Chump will stay where he is. Okay, that's not going to be a good view. Wanted to try that out real quick. I do apologize for that. And TFR's push on the C instantly taken down. Gutta is all by his lonesome, now getting a little help. Show trying to survive. Kiki coming up far around the flank on the Cena group. Gets some spawns, but they give up Charlie. Oh, and that was an instant influx of bullets, and TFR suffer heavy loss. All three go down. That was simultaneous gunfire there. One shot getting dropped on the flank, and TFR have Quake and Jingles running together here. Pretty heavy scores on both sides from multiple players, which is sort of unusual. It's always one or two standouts on both sides. This time it's multiple standouts on both sides. So this one will go the way of TFR, albeit by a rule break. So we'll see what the conclusion is now it is being 1-1. That's kind of disappointing end there to a very good round. Well, we're going to continue to go here. This is Hamada. Kind of grows on you. Kind of got to be in the mood to play this map, though. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, let's play Hamada. Other times I'm like, I hate this map. And it looks like SH quickest to be here. TFR waiting to spawn everybody in on one man. And it sort of backfires. No tanks today from either side, so I guess that's the rule. And it looks like SH are gonna go for the instant triple cap here. I'm gonna swing around for you folks. They just kind of want to end this one. Dynamite galore. TFR doing a pretty good job of getting B on the counterattack. And they almost had Alpha until Taylor came in. And TFR now triple cap, trying to get their home point back. And also going for the Alpha push. They're trying to get a double cap here. This is seemingly from nowhere. They're trying to keep it as close as possible. Tiki trying to live for all they can. It is a 2-on-1. They finally go down. Sorry, Tiki, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the slaughter that just took place there. And it looks like SH are going to get B back. And TFR just comfortable here holding A and C. But it looks like Shark trying to do some maneuvering into Charlie, not knowing exactly how many of them are there. And it looks like Shark is still alive and kicking. And TFR doing a good job here of holding Alpha. Spawning on it when needed. And it looks like Tiki trying to get Charlie back. But it looks like Taylor's going to come in and change that with a little help from Mercenary on Alpha. Now TFR have to push from Charlie to get something. Oh, and the crossfire yet again from SH takes them down quickly. SH have definitely been practicing that crossfire there. Mercenary getting kills left, right, and center on a good little streak right now. With the pistol there. 18-4. Quake likewise 14-6. And now it looks like they are triple capped here, folks. And TFR doing a good job of just breaking out each time that it looks like they're triple capped. They get untriple capped and put in a shift to get out. And it's pretty close on the scoreboard. Taylor is just having a very good day. I don't know any of SH, so I can't say that's how they normally play, so excuse me if it is. I do apologize ahead of time. And it looks like they're going to have one man left alive on Bravo. And that is OG Stick. We're going to switch views for a short couple of seconds here. And another pistol kill, this time from TFR. So lots of pistols being used today. And that's not a bad thing. I like seeing pistols being used in a comp situation. Makes life more fun. And TFR attempting to hold C. And it's not gonna come off as they would have liked. But on the flip side of that, they do get Charlie back because they did end up taking it on the counter, and they are pushing off Mercenary and Dozer with some pretty good counterattacks. They're keeping this as close as possible, and they're doing a pretty good job of it. And that one will go the way of SH. Pretty big scores again from both sides. That is 2-1 in their favor. This is a lovely old Rotterdam. I do like this map a lot. This should be a good one. How we doing, everybody? This is TFR versus SH. We are on round 4. It is 2-1 via SH leading here. It's been a very close round, every round decided by 30 points or less. So, not been a total blowout. And it's been back and forth, you know, each side having to lead every round. So, it's not been completely one-sided. This is my first time showcasing SF. TFR will start on the right-hand side. And it looks like that'll mean the left-hand side for SH, who get to Bravo beforehand. And both sides, yet again, sending everybody to the exact same point, minus the one or two people they leave to take the home point. So that is now not new anymore. But it was the map earlier. And it looks like SF will hold it well, but they are getting Lewis gunned from distance here. So hold on to your horses. Quake is trying to get around the flank. And TFR do a very good job of getting the point back rather quickly. They have been very on top of their counterattacks today. And Tiki, though, is in behind their flank and is going to go for Charlie with a little help from Dozer, but they are well aware of this. Oh, but that will not matter because Tiki gets one. Taylor gets dropped. Taylor has been the standout player all afternoon here. And they are going to surround Bravo. But Quake is now taking Alpha. But here comes Mercenary and Sabatris on the counter with Ace Unit. Now they're going to come from two directions. And TFR trying to battle it out here for Charlie. And here comes SH in one big push. Taylor and Tiki doing very well, supporting each other on that counter. But Quake's in behind them. Jingle 7-0. As I say that, I commentator cursing. And C is going to be a war zone in about 10 seconds. Because TFR are going to meet them there. And it looks like A is also a war zone. And we've got grenades being tossed. And I believe that was a dynamite in there as well. From what I just heard. And now everybody from SH rushing to Alpha. And what needs to happen is a gigantic push on the C. And it looks like we're going to get a medium-sized push, but that should be enough since there's absolutely not a single soul at Charlie. They're all watching Bravo for the counterattack. So we're going to see how this goes once they take the point and get in behind it. It looks like Jingles is going to stay back, surprisingly enough, to help Quake in case of the counterpunch, which is now going to come from Smokey Joe and Dozer. And it looks like TFR are going to get pushed back again, and SH are going to hold A. But will they be able to hold B? Again, another classic move from TFR to counter. With people off the point, they're doing very well with that counterattack today. And show they're getting another kill with that EMP. You don't see that a lot in comp. Every so often there'll be a player that just loves that gun. And today that person happens to be Show. I'm going to keep looking here. After a 7-0 start, Jingles has died 3 times in a row, so I must have commentator cursed him, and I do apologize for that. Hope the voodoo rubs off in a good way so they can get some kills again. And no, it hasn't. Jingles getting dropped by the SH standout player of the day, Taylor. And here comes another counterattack push from TFR on the river side. Getting Tiki is due 67 with that Bren gun. And OG Stick coming in with the tight 100 for the double, pushing through. And they get the home point and get the respawn on the squad. Due 67 pop smoke, but doesn't get the kill. Gutters does on Mercenary, however, and that will hold there. Dozer on the left, nobody rushing it. Dozer's obviously not aware of that, or would have pushed up. Here comes Tiki now, running river heavy with the assault class. And it looks like TFR's counter will not come successfully because they're going to get countered of their own. And there's Tiki. And it looks like Jingle's finally back amongst the kills. Getting a double right away before going down by Mercenary. Just completely surrounded there. And TFR still countering. Dozer moved sides. I do not understand that play at all, because Dozer is just not in the mix of the battle. And it looks like TFR are having to hold C now. SH pushed and swarmed from 2 sides. TFR's 67 getting a kill there. And that'll go the way of SH, aka Slaughterhouse. That's been the only round so far today that's been completely one-sided. I believe we're gonna have one more for you folks, so stick around with me and we'll find out shortly. I do apologize, I am falling asleep here. It's been a very long weekend. It looks like we've lost a member of SH. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. The only reason I don't like casting this map is because it's very hard to, you know, give you guys a proper view of everything. Looks like we're gonna go. BitCloud is not random. And here we go. Well, an early MP34 kill. Only seen that a couple of times. And THC trying to get a dynamite kill. Not sure exactly where Taylor is there. A lot of battles going on simultaneously. Taylor and Dozer, I'm sorry, I wanted to call him Buzzer for some reason. Standing on A. Taylor gets dropped from behind. 67 is heard by Dozer. Meanwhile, TFR do manage to get Bravo back, but lose Charlie in the process. And it looks like SH are going to do a very good job of holding A. But, on the flip side, they lose their home point and Bravo. So now they're going to have to push out of Alpha and try and get their home point back. Quake looking for the revive. No, he won't go for it. Quake now moving into position to counter the attack from Alpha. And that's well done there by OG Stick on the hold on the stairs. Now we got a little intermingling battle going on here with Taylor and Tiki. OG Stick getting Taylor on the flip side of that situation there. Taylor already 11-4, standout player today, which has to be said for SH. And the standout player today would be Jingles for TFR. Not that others aren't having a good round, but these two are having fantastic rounds. Lots of dynamite being used. And TFR's Quake holding his own here. OG Stick was in the mix before getting finally dropped. And it looks like TFR are going to be in behind the flank. Quake having a standout round themselves here. 9-4, but it feels like they're doing a lot more than that. And they're going to get A right back. And it looks like possibly Charlie if Ace Unit doesn't get help, which she does as I speak. Oh, and there's dynamite from Gutters. Finally, somebody connects, And right as that happens, Shark gets one. And then THC gets an afterlife kill on Shark. Oh my word, somebody better clip that from the first person point of view from that situation, because that looked insane from up here. We're gonna move in a little bit more and watch what's about to unfold at Alpha. And it looks like SH is just gonna roll on through. Taylor getting an axe. And that's one of the few dog tags we've seen today. I think we've only seen one other one, if I'm not mistaken. Earlier on, if we've seen one at all. This seems to be a pretty good war going on here. TFR taking a point and then SH taking the opposite point on their version of a counterattack today. And there's Bit actually managing a kill again. It's been a while since we've seen them get one. And it looks like that SH are gonna try to get B to wrap this round up, but TFR putting up heavy resistance, and Quake is now in behind on the flank. Will anything be able to be done? No. Bit gets him instantly. Jingle's getting a double there to clear Bravo. They're trying to keep this as close as possible, or as long as possible. And they're gonna try to meet Joe. But it looks like the counter is too little too late here for TFR. And this one will look like it most likely is going against them. Unless they can pull off an absolutely incredible triple cap here. But it doesn't look like it, because they are going to get overrun instantly on B. And Gutters is just going to get shot from two directions in crossfire. And that should end that. It was a good attempt there. Big scores from both platoons all night long. Waiting to find out if that was the last round, because that was 5. And it went 4-1 way of SF. I'll stay with you folks till I know if that is it or not, because I do not want to leave early and have to get back in. And it looks like we're going to go one more, ladies and gentlemen. There's not going to be much where I can bring you action from in this, because this is the worst spectator viewed map ever in the history of this game. So this is about as best as I can do, because you can't bring the overhead view because you literally can't see through the overhead, unlike on every other map. We had to have 3 commentators one time with 3 different views on each point, and it was quite ridiculous. And obviously, you can never quite predict where everybody's going. With the double dynamite kill. And TFR getting all the revives. Taylor went 8-0 yet again. Taylor again. What a triple. And now a quad. Taylor just having a round to himself. As I said, virtually impossible to stream. Jingles getting jumped by single-handedly Taylor there. Oh. Subiatrist is 10-2 now. After getting, oh no, they're 10-1. They got revived, it looks like. Taylor just, this is that person's map. Clearly. I'm gonna hold here for a few moments. Taylor the only one surviving that. Switch back to the opposite side. Smokey Joe going down. Smokey Joe coming in for the instant revenge, but TFR lock it down. They're still gonna stay here because we're still having a battle, folks. They're all coming in the underground. It could be a total slaughter once they hit the stairs.
All the positions are ours! Finish some buggers off! All objectives taken! Just need to hold them!
And 18 points separate these two teams. And that'll do it. This one will go the way of SH. Thank you all for coming out and joining the show. Hope to see you guys and ladies again very, very soon. I will keep you informed. In the meantime and in between time, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, have a good new year. Here's to you and yours. That is me signing out for probably till the new year, but I do hope to bring you at least one more till then. So I will catch you guys and gals soon. Peace out.